Today we are rebuilding the currently worst team in Germany. It is Unterhaching's turn to be rebuilt as they are sitting in rock bottom by the time of recording of this video in the third German division. The last actually professional German division. So it is our duty today to take them over and not only make them a contender in the third league, make them get promoted to the second, but also to the Bundesliga, and in the end make them the best team not only in Germany, but in Europe. Looking at this side, it's fairly average, we have to say. I mean, there are some, let's say, talents in here. The squad is actually not too old in certain positions, but then again, Stiefler, why is he in centre midfield when he's actually a centre back? I will never understand this. I put guys in the midfield. Stiefler is already, 5, so he won't really survive for a long time. Knipping the same. Actually a very old back line apart from Lambie at left back. There is one rule in today's rebuild, that we can only sign up players from the youth academy. We cannot buy any players on the transfer market. It is effectively very logical because in the third German league you don't have a lot of money, and Unterhaching, they are in rock bottom, so they are in a downward spiral, and we are helping them by only signing up youth academy players. However, we haven't got any money, as you will see. We are actually on minus 8k as we have extended a few contracts. We cannot even bring in a scout different than the one-star scout, who we can't even send away for a mission. We have to sell some players, maybe then it will be possible. We have effectively cleared the club out. Now we are on 2 million current budget, so we can at least send out the one-star scout, maybe look for another scout above that. We could actually go in for a 4-star, 2-star scout in Joshua Kaiser, and I think we're going to do that right now. We're going to send him to Germany. That's the first country we are looking for players. I don't want to see that. I want to have, let's say, center midfielders, because that's the position. CDMs maybe as well. That's the position where we are lacking the most. I would also maybe look for center backs. I've also opted for a tactical change, as we are now playing with one deep-lying midfielder and one more offensive one. That's the way to get out of the lower divisions, in my opinion. Are you serious, guys? This is what I don't like about this game. A corrupted report once again. Another scout that we simply cannot use, will not be able to use him. We need to go in for another one, except we don't have the money right now. That's quite simply how it is. We have gotten 2 more deals over the line. Scherga goes away from the club, as well as Markulin. We nearly get 1 million out of those 2 deals together. Which also means that we can afford another 4-star, 3-star scout actually. Theodor Schneider for 900k. We'll still have 600 after that. And with this guy, I'm going to go, I hope he's not corrupted as well. I'm going to go to Argentina, keep it simple, 6 months. And look for strikers, right wingers and left wingers. So the German report has actually opened this time. I'm quite surprised. The scout is not useless after all. Samuel Arnold is the first one. He's only 14 though. Damian Kuhn, same, he's only 14 as well. The other 3 are not that great. The Argentinian scout has come back with a load of trash players. Maybe David Hernandez is not too bad. I'm gonna promote him just so we have a few players to select. In our next report, we've actually found Elke Schulte, another 14-year-old, but he's got 82 to 94 potential. We're going to sign him up immediately. And in the next Argentinian report, we found 2 ballers in Herman Parra and Pedro Cordero, 2 wingers who get signed up immediately. As well as the CDM Leo Krause from Germany. I'm basically going to promote Leo Krause right away, 1761 rated. A great CDM to have in the team. The others are too young apart from Cordero, but he stays in the youth academy still a little bit more. Next up, I'm looking for goalkeepers out of Germany with Kaiser. Here is the first one with maybe a little bit of talent, Theo Schmitz, but he's only 13. I've actually switched up formation again, as I want to bring in Krause into the team, into that CDM spot. I'm going to pair up the change of formation with a counter-attacking tactical preset just to be a little bit more cautious. Next up, after the scouting mission is ended here, in of course both Germany and Argentina, I think I'm going to go with one still to Europe. One is going to Norway, say, for 6 months again, to find us some strikers. Maybe there can be the next Erling Haaland to be found. While the other scout is going to China for 6 months to find us center backs as well as maybe cams and right backs, left backs, full backs. The season has ended and we finish in 16th spot out of 20 teams. Better than Unterhaching in real life. 9 wins, 10 draws, 19 losses. We have conceded the joint most goals in the league. 72, which is too much. That we need to work on. Schwartz, Yara, and also Cordero, all three of them out of the youth academy are now available to be promoted, so that is exactly what we are going to do. Nothing notable so far out of Norway. One quite talented player though out of China, Ding Shangtang, 16-year-old, 375k value. I'm gonna sign him up with the 74 to 94 potential. And even those two, Kang Shi-wan and Wei Shengwu, are both centre backs, both going to get promoted along with Jian Hang. Having a look at the stats, Luke Ehorst and Sebastian Meyer are the two only ones that really delivered. 14 and 13 goals. Not too bad, but all the others, yeah, the stats are looking more than bleak. Really an interesting player out of Norway. Aslak Jorgensen, a striker, 67 to 91 potential. Not the greatest of players, but maybe he can develop into one. Then gone on and made again a whole list of clear outs, so we don't have to do that at the beginning of next season. All those players are going out on permanence. I don't think we can expect a lot in the first few seasons here with Unterhaching. 16 in the third league. Let's jump into the second season, hoping to improve the team with youth talents. Meaning that for the second season we have 2 million that can go towards a new youth scout, a third and final one. Actually, we got even more money because the sales only went through after I watched on here. 5 million to go in for a scout. Maybe already a 4-star, 4-star or 5-star, 5-star. Andreas Ortner, 5-star, 4-star scout, 2.8 million. After that, we'll still have a lot of money to do the rest. I'm going to go to Canada with him for 3 months just to test out the water, so that it's not a corrupted scout again. And I think this time I'm going to go again with strikers because we haven't been very successful at that so far. A few more talents like this Yuan guy, as well as Lin, a CDM 16 already. Wood from Canada, left winger. And of course Murphy here, 65 to 89 potential. Wood gets promoted right away, along with Shie. And actually even Munoz here, who is now 16, he was in the default youth academy from Venezuela or Colombia, I think. Even Ecuador is a possibility. Again gone on and sold 4 first-team players, Schmid, Gaiside and Meyer. All of them first-teamers, so we will have another drop-off probably this season. Shie in CM, we have Krause in CDM of course, Wood at left wing, Cordero on the right. Strong players from China coming in. Cheng, Yu, Liu and Guo. All of them with the potential at least 88 at the end. We're also going to send a scout in Kaiser for 3 months to South Africa to find us goalkeepers. Joey Walker, 14 years old, 94 potential. Ben Cunningham, 16 years old, he can get promoted, also 94 potential. And Joseph Wood, 15, 90 potential. Not bad, this country, for growth. Next, maybe looking for a Dutch centre-back wouldn't hurt. Ortner is occupying himself with that. Cozy, 69, 93 potential. South Africa coming in clutch. A goalkeeper to build around in the future. Yami Festile, 72 to 90 potential. 575 value. 17 years of age, that's the man. From the Netherlands, we've got Laurens van der Velde, 74 to 94 potential, 15 years old, 54, a centre-back. One more time, I'm going to go to Greece to find, for 3 months, left-backs, maybe even, let's say, CDMs and right-backs. And also a final time we go into Jamaica with Kaiser to find left wingers, strikers and right wingers. I don't want you to do too much of a holiday. You can have some holiday in Jamaica, but not all the time, Kaiser. So come back with decent players, please. All of those are still working for 3 months, and after that we are going to leave the youth academy alone. Just for a final selection, for a bit of a laugh as well, I'm going to send left back, Ortna actually to find as a left back, but in the Maldives. That is going to be a lot of fun. We have found Sandat Siamita from Greece, a right back, 69 to 93 potential, 600 value K. So we sign him up, but I've also found another one from Jamaica, Courtney Hutchinson, a striker, 73 to 94 potential, 15 years of age. I'm also going to sign him up. Now right away gets promoted to the first team. Cunningham I'm also going to promote, but all the others are still too young. We found 2 players from the Maldives. One is Ali Wahed, left back, 14 years old, 48 rated, and one is Mustafa, 55 rated already, Musa Mustafa, a left midfielder, 71 to 94 potential. So those are the probably final players in the youth academy. The most important one is Schulte by a long way. He's been one of the first ones as well. He's still only 15, still cannot get promoted. We've sold or loaned out more players. Sentry, Schobbs and Obermeier. 3 centre-backs are leaving the club. So is Aaron Keller, who is 22.70 overall, but he wanted to leave the club, going to Trabzon for 4.5 million. Finn Seidel goes away. Ben Schlick, another centre-back, goes away. And then we've loaned out a few players from the youth who don't get that much. In terms of the league standings, guys, this is not looking great. 9 wins in the whole season out of 38 games, 37 points, rock bottom. We are not too far behind all the others, but that's what happens if you transform your whole team into a youth academy within 2 seasons. You cannot compete with the others. Hansa Rostock, Bielefeld, Dresden go up, but yeah, we just cannot compete at this moment in time. Minus 20 goals also. 67 conceded, just too much. It's still Lugu Ehorst who is keeping up the flag with 16. 12 for the youth academy player Wood, 7 for the other side, Pedro Cordero. Julian Guo from CDM with 25 games, 4 goals, 4 assists. Keller, I don't know why he submitted the transfer request. He goes away, and he probably won't be missed as well. Could still go on like this for another couple of seasons because the players will need time to develop. But 20th in the third league, we would have been relegated if there was anything like relegation from the third to the fourth tier. Looking at the squad, I have to say with Van der Velde, I'm not too sure we can go into the season. So we might have to go into the youth academy one more time to find a centre back. Preferably from Germany as well, as we are a German club. Going to Germany for 3 months, only looking for centre-backs with our strongest scout, Andreas Ortner. I found a centre-back in Konstantin Lorenz in the first phase, looking for centre-backs in Germany. 2 more players in Mats Günther. One is he's 76 to 94 potential player, 625k value, not too bad. But also Karl Wagner, who is a right back actually, left-footed right back. He can also certainly play left back then. 1 million already value. And I nearly forgot this one, Jens Berger, 17 years old, 75 to 94 potential, 1.1 million value. Absolutely signing him up. We've now got 3 centre-backs who are going to get promoted. Lorenz, Günther and Berger, as well as Wagner on the right back. Eike Schulte is now old enough. He's 16, 88 to 94 potential. Let's send him away. So Dennis Weidner, the last captain of the club, to Angers in France, and Maximilian Hennig, just to give some space to the youth academy players. Completely overtaking this squad, with the exception of Ehorst. Krause is in that midfield. He's on a -1 because we've changed the formation to accommodate. And we are in 15. We are seeing some improvements. 41 points. 9 wins still only, but 14 draws this time. If we can convert some of those draws into wins, I see potential there. Cordero up to a 68. Wood up to a 71. Schulte 57. Yes, he needs to work still. But Schie up to a 65. Krause 69, the captain now. Cheng 64, Schwarz the goalkeeper, he's 70 rated, the highest one of those. No, Wood is the highest rated of course, the youth academy players. Ehorst is still out of the default squad. The scout to find us right back and left back from Denmark, a 4-star, 5-star scout. Just to see, because we have some holes still in the squad. And a continent I've kind of forgotten in South America. I'm going to go to Colombia and looking for players, offensive players, striker, left winger, and even right winger. We were in the DFB Pokal where we got knocked out in round 1, by the way. But yeah, what I am worried about is the holes in our squad. The fullbacks aren't great, especially the right back doesn't have any potential attack anymore. Some others as well, so we'll need to work on that in Season 4. That's the player I want. Ulrich Holst, 76 to 94 potential, a left back. Along with Nikolai Dam. Along with Marius Clausen. He's only 14, but 76 to 94 potential as well. Tuba goes to Hungary to find us one last try of a striker, maybe the new Ferenc Puskás. And Ortna, he was corrupted again, but I'm trying my best once again. Going to, let's say Senegal for 3 months, and we're going to look for wingers and cams. Yeah, Christoph Fieser, 4-star, 5-star scout, just to send us some goalkeepers, because I'm still not too sure about our current ones. And for the goalkeeper, I'm going to go to Chile once again for 3 months. We found 2 interesting players from Hungary, Songor Serda and Richard Kirali, who is only 14 though. But both of them, Serda as well, both of them are going to get promoted to the youth academy at least. That's what I'm talking about. Domingo Palomino, he's only 14, but he has got tons of potential. So has Jaime Cordero, he's 15. The others, yeah, Joaquin Contreras, 16 years old, 72 to 94 potential. 3 good goalkeepers we found here. Scouting report sees us get hold of 3 more goalkeepers. 1.1 million value. Jorge Rivas from Chile. Along with 2 others, Alvaro Morales, 17, also 1.1 million value. And Unai Garrido, 1.4 million value even, 17 years old. Now, Mamadou Boy is the man, 79 to 94 potential, 15 years old already, 600k value. That is the man from Senegal. Looking at our highest potential players in the youth academy, we have Garrido, the goalkeeper, who gets promoted right away, along with Morales. Then we have Bak, who is 83 to 93 potential, the Danish player. He's only 14 though. Other notable players, Lassen, right back, also from Denmark, 15, 55 overall, 90 to 94 potential, and Boy, 81 to 94, the Senegalese man. Along with Clausen, who has actually got a high potential, but all of them are still not old enough. I have once more sent out 2 scouts to find us another striker, because I'm really not impressed by the ones we've got right now. The right winger from England, Archie Stevens, he's got a lot of potential as well. I'm going to promote people like Boye from Senegal. Also, where is the Aquino, who comes in, I didn't show you this, from El Salvador. I had sent one out there just to have a little bit of fun. As well as Pepe Miranda, both of them have been acquired from the playoffs in the 3rd league. That is a big improvement this season. 17 wins, 12 draws, 9 losses, 63 points. That is great. Ingolstadt go up alongside Saarbrücken, but Sandhausen und Unterhaching in the playoffs. I don't know how this will work. Let's see. Apparently I was wrong. We're not in the playoffs. Only one team is there in the playoffs. Braunschweig win that over Sandhausen. But yeah, I'm a bit disappointed by that. But oh well. We'll stay one more year in the 3rd league. The German Cup, let's have a look at that. Dortmund win it over Hoffenheim. We have been knocked out big time in round 1. 5-1 by Düsseldorf. Ehorst still the top scorer, 22 goals. 16 for Woods, 9 for Cordero, and then 5 for Schulte. I hope that next season we can finally push on for promotion, but I'm a bit hopeful with that 4th position. Not a bad season at all. Look at Nikolai Lassen's potential, 93 to 94. That is absolutely crazy. Vandy Breuer goes to Paderborn. Actually, Bashir Al-Muwalat, who hasn't developed really, goes to Hannover too. And Luke Eohorst, that's the big one, goes to Fenerbahce for 8.5 million, along with an army of loans. Launching one last try for the striker, 3 months into Germany, only strikers with a 5-star new scout, because that's the only way we can spend money. Little check up at the halfway point to see how things are going. Christensen is now old enough, so is this guy, Pepe Villa, who I just found in a Uruguayan Youth Academy report, because I wanted to see if we can find better CDMs still, and Villa is certainly an answer. So is Lassen, who is now also old enough, 16. Christensen, of course, as we said as well. And then all the others, apart from Otto Falke, is also old enough. He's 16, 59 rated. We'll go straight to the senior team. So will Sven Fischer, another striker from Germany. In a very controversial move, we've sold Sebastian Jurgensen in the January transfer window to Aberdeen so that we can get the free reign for the striker we just brought in from the youth. There's going to be Falke. He's only 16, 59 rated. Oh my, 5'10", a lot of weight on his shoulders. We've even sold right back Siamita to Dortmund too. That's because, again, the newly promoted player, I want to give him a shot. Speaking about the newly promoted player, it is Lassen, of course, 93 to 94 potential. He has to play as many games as possible. More interesting Uruguayan center midfielders, Jaime Molina and Santi Herrera. Both 14 and 15, so a lot of room still. Arnaiz, a centre back, who is interesting. The whole reserve here is good. I want to keep a little reserve of youth players if we ever need. At the end of the season, we nearly got automatic promotion, but instead we are in the playoffs. And the points total is crazy. 62 for Rostock, 62 for ourselves, and 62 for Erzgebirge Aue. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been promoted to the second league by beating Ingolstadt in the playoff finals, 3-2 in 2 legs. Having a look at the stats, of course, Wood is 80 rated at the age of 21, 21 goals as well, 13 for Cordero, he's 76 rated. Gier comes in with 7, but those two have delivered. Falke comes in with 4 goals, he's still very young though. After 5 grinding seasons, we are finally out of the third league. That is one of the hardest rebuilds I've ever done. Third and winner of the playoffs, we are in the second Bundesliga. You guys might be thinking, this guy is insane, but I'm going to go for yet another scout report on a striker in Paraguay, as well as probably maybe going to Sweden, finding the next Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And last but not least, going to, let's say, what can we do here? Which country? Maybe something like Philippines for 3 months. Again, striker. I've sold both Ben Cunningham and Hunter Murphy, who weren't of any use to us. Both strikers, and Ye Cheng, the centre-back, who had lost his potential tag, along with Jaime Munoz. The same has happened to him. Both have the same faith, and both get shipped out, just like Cunningham and Murphy. 15-year-old striker comes from Paraguay, and a 13-year-old, where is he here? 76 to 94 potential, but he's only 13. On the other hand, we have a right winger coming in from Sweden, but why a right winger? Why not simply a striker? I can't understand that. Johannes Eriksson also gets promoted. And finally, one from the Philippines, Jake Navarro, 72 to 94 potential. Manicon also, I don't want to cite too many. So Christian Peralta, again, 1.8 million value, but the left midfielder, why? I'm gonna promote half of the squad here, all the players that are old enough to get it. Second Bundesliga season. We finish in 8th place. Good progression. That's what you love to see. 13 wins, 10 draws, 11 losses. +6 only on the goal difference, but we are doing well. The DFB Pokal sees Dortmund win that over Union Berlin. Here we've been knocked out by Erzgebirge Aue already in round 1. What you love to see though is the progression on those youth academy players. Wood 21 goals, Falke with 10 goals, Gier with 9, 6 even for Cordero. We've had a big season, but we'll need even bigger ones than this. 8 win Bundesliga 2. We are climbing up the table rapidly. We've made a bit of a clear out. Benjamin Schwartz, who was the starting goalkeeper, has left the club to Darmstadt just to give Garrido the starting spot. I'm gonna show that to you. Festil has also left, another keeper, goes to Stuttgart. Zhulang Guo wanted to leave the club, and Mamadou Boy gets loaned out. This is our team with Garrido between the sticks. He's returned from loan. He's 74 rated at the age of 20 and showing great potential. That's why I gave him the starting spot. Falk is also showing great potential. So is Schulte. Wood and Cordero are already great for this level. Cruiser still the captain, along with Chier. I want to replace Chier at one point with one of the Uruguayan players. One is out on loan, one is still in the youth academy. Plays in the top 10, 6th place, but we cannot get promoted. We are only 8 points off the promotion playoffs, Hertha Berlin, but 12 of second and 14 of first Bochum. We are still in Bundesliga 2 in season number 8. Leverkusen win the DFB Pokal over Mainz. We've been knocked out in round 2 by Köln. At 19 goals by 86 rated Wood, he's made a big jump forward. So has Cordero up to an 81, 13 goals. 8 goals for Falco, he's leaping behind though. Schulte with 5 goals, 8 assists and 3 for Chier in midfield. We are also promoting all those players still remaining in the youth academy. All of them are relatively high rated as well. 16th second Bundesliga is still alright, but we have to push for promotion next season in season 8. A lot of my hopes are built around Falke, who is now 69 rated. Nice, but yeah, the rest of the team, Schulte is also nice. Wood is of course the standout player along with Cordero. The defense is looking better, is coming together nicely. Garrido is now 79 rated at the age of 21. Things are not looking too bleak here at, of course, of our 3rd season in Bundesliga 2, and finally we've been promoted. Only 2 losses all season long in the 34 game season. 74 points, 13 ahead of second place Schalke. That's what you call the deserved promotion. The DFB Pokal goes to Wolfsburg over Frankfurt. Here we've actually made it into round 3 before getting knocked out by Hoffenheim. I mean, Justin Wood up to an 88 overall, 17 goals, 16 for Cordero with 24 years of age, 83 rated. Garcia was loaned out. He has played a lot of games at Dortmund too. 34 games, 11 goals, 8 and 8 for Chier, and 7 and 4 for Schulte, our can. The one guy I was expecting a little bit more of is Otto Falke, only 7 goals and 1 assist in 40 games. That's not enough. That's what a brilliant season looks like. First in the Bundesliga, round 3 of the DFB Pokal. We are up and running and finally promoted to the Bundesliga, the first Bundesliga in season 9. First Bundesliga season, we have cleared out the club. Domingo Cardenas leaves for Al-Shabaab, 5th string striker at this point. And then we've loaned out nearly 10 players, Holz, Molina, Bach, Ahmed, Björklund, Garcia, Boy and Jesus all get their loan moves because, quite simply, I wanted to give them game time and they wouldn't have got it at our club. This is the first team going into our first Bundesliga season. We have of course Wood and Cordero, the top stars. Krause up to an 80 overall. Schulte 77, he's got still a lot of potential. Falke the same, he's only 20 as well. Berger is 22, 79 rated. Lorenz 74, and goalkeeper Garrido is the highest rated among, apart from of course Cordero. Bundesliga season, we finish in 13th, 5 points ahead of the relegated places, ahead of the relegation playoffs actually, Gladbach, and 12 ahead of Bochum in second bottom. We are on 38 points, 10 wins, 8 draws, 16 losses. Freiburg win the DFB Pokal over Leverkusen. We've been knocked out in round 3 by Leverkusen, the same Leverkusen actually, that went to the final. Wood is now 90 rated, he scored 19 goals, 14 for Cordero, 8 only again for Falke. That is where we are missing still. He's 75 rated, but our first team striker, our best striker, needs to score more goals. We are going into double digits next season. Season 10 is upon us. In season 10, we've sold Yuan Xie because I wanted to give the keys to the castle to another man. I'm going to show you in a second. But along that, we've also loaned out once again 2 strikers in Björlund and Navarro, and also loaned out a whole list of other players like Ahmed, Vila, Peralta, and Garcia. Leaving us with Herrera in centre midfield along with Krause, Schulte at cam still. The first team is now coming together very nicely for a Bundesliga side. The bench is still a bit worrying, but we have, of course, a lot of players.
That's what you love to see. Second place in the Bundesliga. We will be playing Champions League football in season 11. How crazy is that? 21 wins, 9 draws, 4 losses. We have turned our fortunes around. That's the least you can say. 4 points behind Bayern Munich, 12 ahead of Leipzig in third. Leverkusen win the DFB Pokal over Hamburg. We have been defeated in round 3 by Leipzig. Let's have a little look at the Champions League, where Man City defeat Dortmund in the final. In the Europa League, it is Man United defeating another German side in Freiburg. And the Conference League goes to OGC Nice over Valencia. 21 goals by Falke, 19 by Cordero, and 19 by Wood, our 3 top stars. They have scored a total of 59 goals among them 3. Great. I'm really excited to see us playing Champions League football, Unterhaching, going for the big prize in season 11. Now, at the start of season 11, we've sold a big chunk of players again. Peralta, Diogo Jesus, Manuel Aquino, Pepe Villa, and Ulrich Holz. He's the highest rated one of those. He's 78 rated at the age of 22. That was so that we can give more game time to Lassen on the right back spot. He's still got the potential to be special. So has Herrera, by the way. Schulte also an exciting prospect. Falk as well. I really want those players to step up. Ahmed returns from loan on the bench. He's 86 rated.
Halfway point of season 11, and we are in 4th position right now on 33 points. 8 wins, 9 draws, 3 losses. We only have 2 losses more than Bayern in first, but those draws are killing us so far. Champions League, we finish in 17th. So we go to the playoff round where we will face Manchester United. That's going to be a tough one. Now it is the first leg at home against Manchester United, against the powerhouse from England, and we win 2-0. Wood and Schulte with the goals. An unexpected win against the Red Devils. Now will we be able to hold on at Old Trafford, or will we get spanked? It's another 2-0 win. Wood and Boye, who came on for Krause, with the goals. We spanked Manchester United 4-0 on aggregate. The playoff round, here comes the round of 16. First again at home at Ulm Sportpark against Valencia this time. And we get a win 2-0 again. Wood and Cordero, we win 2-0 and march on. And like at Mestalla, we should get through after the 2-0 win in the first one, and we do. 2-2 in the second leg. Cadiolo and Viper score for Valencia, but Cordero with a brace for us is securing us a place in the quarter-finals of the Champions League. Now it is quarter-final time, and it will be a whole different story. PSG travelling to Ulm Sportpark. We face them at home, and it's a 3-1 loss. Expected, absolutely expected. Wood gave us the lead, actually, but we cannot hold on. PSG with Olise, Vitor Roque, and the likes of Enzo destroy us. Let's get the return leg behind us. PSG against Unterhaching. It's actually a draw. We have given a good account of ourselves. Cordero and Wood score within 9 minutes of each other after we were behind through Enzo. Valverde, that must be Federico Valverde, gave them an equalizer, but they win 5-3 on aggregate. We go out in the quarterfinals, but still a valuable run. We've had a brilliant second part of the season, finishing in second place again on 68 points, only 4 losses the entire season. That's what you love to see. We have converted some draws into wins, and that's why 19 wins, 11 draws, 4 losses. 68 points, second place again, Champions League football in season 12. We've even won the DFB Pokal over Hoffenheim in the final, 2-1. It just gets better and better. Great season. In the end, the Champions League goes to RB Leipzig from Germany over Atletico Madrid. Europa League goes to Roma over Rennes in a wild final. And the Conference League goes to the Spanish side Leganés over Lens from France. Justin Wood is just one of the world's best, if not the world's best at this point. 33 goals and 10 assists. 32 and 11 for Cordero, who can also be considered as one of the world's best. 11 for Falke. It could still be a little bit better, 82 rated is good, but 11 goals is just a little bit too less. Santi Herrera is crazy. 86 rated at the age of 20. Another wonderful season, second in Bundesliga, winner of the Cup, German Cup, and quarterfinals of the Champions League. We are getting there. Just wait for season 12, and I think we can complete the rebuild. We've actually done some transfers out at the beginning of the 12th season. Ulrich Christensen goes to Portugal for 2.3 million. Sven Fischer goes to Saudi Arabia, back that Saudi bag, and Marcos Björklund goes on another loan move. That is because we've already got two good strikers in Falk and from loan returning Navarro. Both of them 82 and 81 rated, so they will fight the starting spot out. Wood is 94 rated, Cordero 91, we have Herrera an 86, Berger 86, Garrido 87. A lot of potential still. Most of those players still relatively young. I mean, that's what the youth academy does. I think the oldest player in the squad is Krause. It's the halfway point of season 12, and finally it seems as if we were away in first place. First, on 42 points, 5 ahead of Union Berlin, and 7 ahead of Borussia Dortmund. Bayern are 10 points behind already. Even in the Champions League, we finish in third position on 18 points, 5 wins, 3 draws, 0 losses. We are through to the round of 16. So, in the round of 16, we face Roma at the Stadio Olimpico in the first leg, and we get a result, 1-0 win, Falke with the goal. Second leg at home, Ulsportpark, Wood up to a 95, Cruz up to an 85. A fantastic midfield. Even Lawrence now at the back, up to an 81. Can we get the win here also at home? Yes, it's a 3-2 win. Falke with the winner. Herrera, Wood with the other goals. We go on, 4-2 winners on aggregate. It is quarter-final time and we face a bit of a weird opposition. Unusual at this stage. Sea Osasuna, away from home. Estadio El Sadar. Can we get a win here? No, it's actually only a draw. 1-1. Benito and Cordero with the goals. It's the second leg at home. Can we get into the semi-finals of the Champions League? Yes. Herrera and Falke. Herrera with a brace actually. Falke with the other goal. We win 4-3 on aggregate and move to the semi-final. Champions League semi-finals. First it is a home leg against Chelsea, the English Giants, and we win 4-1 in the first leg. Schulte, Cordero, Falke and Cordero again. 4 goals, we just concede 1 at the end there, but yeah, an absolute smash we gave Chelsea. In the final with 1.5 feet, even more maybe. Just get a positive result here. We win again away at Chelsea. 6-2 on aggregate, 2-1 on the night. Wood with the winner. Cordero gave us the lead. We are through to the Champions League final. Now in the Champions League final we face Arsenal. It's going to be an absolute cracker here in season 12. We also do win the Bundesliga. 5 points ahead of Borussia Dortmund and a whole 16 ahead of third place Bayern Munich. We are the German champions. We've lost the Super Cup at the beginning of the season against Bayern, and the DFB Pokal goes to Frankfurt over Magdeburg, whilst we have been knocked out shockingly early in round 2 against Holstein Kiel from, I guess, the second division. In terms of the stats, Wood dominated with 27 goals, 10 assists. He's been an absolute OG of this youth academy rebuild with Unterhaching. 26 for Falke. He's come good in the last few seasons as well. 18 and 12 for Cordero, who has grown massively as well. 12 for Herrera. He's been the fastest growing player. Potential to be special. 89 rated at the age of 12. Of 21, not 12. Oh my god. However, now it is time to become serious. Estadio do Benfica, Arsenal against Unterhaching. Great interception by Krause, now Schulte. Can we finally get an attack going here? Good ball, now Schulte. Schulte still. Good ball, this is Falke. Falke! Nearly makes it 1-0. Here's Captain Krause. Good ball out to right back Lasse. Here's Lasse. Lasse still. Looking for a ball into Schulte. Here's Schulte. Back into Wood. There's superstar Wood, and the keeper needs to make a big save. As still Cordero is there. We have still the upper hand, maybe. Cordero, great ball into Herrera. Looking for the overlapping Lasse. Lasse back. Looking. Not a lot of openings. Krause, Cordero again. Cordero, no, you don't get through, but Schulte picks up the scraps here. Krause again, doing good work in midfield, but then Herrera. Now Schulte. Trying to whip one. Never. Careful. Here's Konate. Great save, Garrido. I think that was Arsenal's first opportunity all game long. Big foul by Krause. From the side, not from behind though. That should not be a red card. Yes, a yellow it is. Certainly it is. But it is a red card. Wow. Just have a look at this. Yeah, but that's not a red card, guys. Come on, code the game correctly, guys. Here's Berger into Schulte. That would be massive if we were now to create a great chance. We do! But the keeper saves it. Here's Cordero on the corner. Our first corner, I believe, all game long. That's not a bad one. Here's Molina into Schulte. Maybe now we find an opening. Here goes Woods. Wood, our superstar, Woods. Looking for a pass into Cordero! There is the lead. In, down to 10-man. Cordero with the Jude Bellingham celebration. Makes it 1-0 to Unterhaching in the Champions League final. Look at this play. Good ball by superstar Wood. Looking. Playing it into Cordero, who just blasts it into the top corner there. Wow. 1-0 Unterhaching. We are making a couple of changes. Navarro comes on. So does Ahmed for both striker and left wing spot. Wood goes out. So does Falke. Arsenal still on the attack now through Saka. But Wagner does so well. Konate turns one. But not the other one. He does well, Lawrence here. Still Arsenal on the attack in the final minutes of the game. Here's Saka. That's not no penalty, and that should already nearly be it. As Berger blasts it forward, that is the game. We have done it. I never thought I'd see the day, but after 12 seasons, Unterhaching, the worst team in Germany, are now the best team, not only in Germany, but in Europe, having defeated Arsenal in the UCL final by the tiniest of margins, the finest of margins, 1-0. Cordero with the only goal of the game. But lads, I hope you enjoyed this video. It took me so long to make it, but I'm still proud of this team. I like the Youth Academy challenges. And I hope that came across. I hope you could see that. As now I'm going to leave you alone with the title celebrations. As Captain Krause was sent off. There he is, but he was sent off. He's still celebrating, but he's not the captain anymore. He's saying thank you to the others, but Garrido, the goalkeeper, is actually now the captain. He's going to lift that. I'm going to say goodbye until next time. It's been Rebuild Sombrero. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm out.